What up, cyberspace cadets, cyber fan, and fan boss galore? That's right. It's Sunday. Ring that bell. Oh, we're not on YouTube. Oops. Because YouTube sucks ass. That's why. So it's Sunday, and that means it's time for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream because ice cream's a treat. And to me, a treat is talking to somebody that I find interesting. Somebody I like to talk to and just hang out with, and you know, I've got questions, but we see where these things go, and this dude, there's no telling what's going to happen because I've known him. You're one of the first people I've actually streamed with. I think you were the second or third stream I ever did was with you and Jim and I, and then Drunken Uncle showed up and shit. It was, I've got it recorded somewhere around here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Whitey.
I was like, wait, he didn't say my, hold on, everyone fucking hold. This motherfucker before the whole thing was like, all right, when I say Whitey, you're on. And then I know for a fact you forgot just there. That past minute, you're like, why doesn't he say, oh, that's right, I didn't say Whitey. I know that's what just happened. Don't lie.
All right, I'll admit it.
I'll call you out on your own audience.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bad boy. So what we do here, Mr. Whitey, is it okay just to call? What do you want me to call you, Whitey?
Yeah, call me Whitey.
All right, cool. That's what I'm here for. And so and what we do is I've got some questions. It starts with YouTube, and it ends with YouTube basically, but it's a set of questions, and usually, you know, however the person wants to answer them is where I like to go with it, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, everybody takes things differently and stuff, so it's pretty cool. The way, I love doing this. Is like I would say I call it like my flagship show. Right, I do like 4 different things, but this is the thing that anchors me, and I love the most because it's just I've always loved talking to people, and so I've really wanted to hang out and talk with you for a while, and this is just a great opportunity. I really want to thank Whitey, man. You're awesome.
Oh, dude, fucking like I said before we're on air. I mean, you invited me on here, so thank you.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a circle jerk. I'm kidding, dude. All right. So the chat, what chat that is out there? Look, I'm sorry we're not on YouTube, but the Friday night show got yeeted, and I got struck.
Oh wow, really?
For nothing. Shit. Yeah, it was. Man, I was showing. I've got all the proof. It's bullshit. It was a bullshit move. I had been on a 90-day. I had just come off a 90-day thing, so they had to, they got to keep their boot on my neck. So anyway, fuck YouTube, and let's rock and roll with this shit, man. How about it?
Yeah.
So all right. So what originally? All right. So when did you gravitate towards like I'd say like YouTube, and that type of social media? Communication oriented.
In terms of like uploading content, or in terms of just being on social media in general and connecting with people online.
Well, like what drew you in, and then what made you start start producing?
Let's see. Well, I was making shit when I was a teenager, like when I had a camcorder and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was a purple Sony camcorder. I forget what type it was though. And it was just fun to make sketch comedy videos. Those were really fun. And they, I want to say that was back in around 2009, 2010, right around the time that Google bought YouTube. And making those sketch comedy videos, and honestly, I was making them 99.9% with myself.
Right.
It was just fun to do. It was fun to make content. It was fun to have all these stupid ideas I had in my head and try to put them into a video format, even though when you realize you have a budget of like 5 fucking cents, the idea in your head never comes out what it's gonna look like on the video. But it was still fun to do, and that was back when YouTube was really cool. Sometimes back then, where if you were uploading content, you would get these little rewards, these little like medals. It would be like top 26 subscribed comedy channel this last week or this month, or top 18th viewed entertainment / comedy channel. And back then you had to, you had to apply, or YouTube had to seek you out to get partnered. See, now everyone can honestly just get verified 99% of the time and put AdSense and shit on their videos, which makes sense. I mean, Google's like, well, what the fuck? We have all this content and data we're holding on to. Let's just try to make as much money as we can from it. Exactly. But back then, you had to apply for it, and they had to say yes or no, or they would see your channels booming, and they're like, hey, we would like for you to become I forgot what it's called, but become part of the YouTube partnership family or something like that.
Yeah, recruit you or some shit. Maybe.
Yeah. It's and also it would come with perks besides just putting ads on videos. I believe back then you weren't able to have banner art. You weren't really able to customize your channel until you got partnered. Because if people remember 10 years ago, you were kind of able to edit your YouTube homepage almost as if it was your MySpace page. Like Smosh and other big channels were really good at doing this. They made their homepage like a light blue color. They had their banner. See, now on banners for YouTube channels, the bottom right are those little icons where you can click links. But back in the day, you fucking actually had to make your own banner, go to a website to import hyperlinks or whatever into that banner for people to click in certain parts of that banner to go to all that. And throughout the years, YouTube just made it way, way easier for you to do that.
Right.
So yeah, that was definitely fun. And then I stopped for a while. Then I was really at home for a while because I fucked up my back. And I was just watching a lot of people. Protesters usually annoy me to begin with. I would say 9 times out of 10 protesters are just whiny little bitches. But there is that 10% time where I'm like, yeah, they're kind of right. But I also don't want to go to Michael's Arts and Crafts, so I'm going to just keep driving. And I was just seeing so many people cry and bitch and moan, and coincidentally, I then started watching Baron's channel, and I really liked it. And I said, I can fucking make videos like this. It's not that hard. And I started doing that, and that's how I did the whole Whitey and the white YouTuber thing.
Right.
And yeah, that's really how I got into it, really.
And so you're stuck with Whitey, right?
I'm not stuck with it. I just like to be it. I don't want to be.
I like it.
Anything else? I like whoever made the artwork for this. I'm pretty sure she killed herself, like every other struggling artist. She did an amazing job. So I really like this icon, and I think Skaggles might have did this version of it. I forget, but it looks nice.
Yeah. The one I put up was that looks like Duel's art.
Yeah, I think he edited that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see his hand in it. Yeah, he's gotten really good at that, really. So he's an amazing. I told Duel, I'm like, I don't think I know anyone as amazing as you who makes as little money as you, my man. Like, he knows how to do so many things, and then yet no one knows about him. Yeah, he is the man behind the curtain. Especially, and later on, we're going to talk a little bit about what you and Jim and I are doing now. But he's definitely part of that gig, right? I'm running production for you guys.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's not a part. He's literally the orchestra. Me and Jem are just the two retards in the back pretending to play the trumpet while all the other guys are actually playing the trumpet because we forgot to read the notes.
There you go. So right, so what are the online persona that you have? How much would you say of it is the real you, right? Or,
Before I answer that real quick, I wanted to. You were posting about me being on your Twitter. For some reason, I was unable. It's not on your end; it's on my end. I was unable to see those tweets. It said content might be sensitive. Change settings here. So I would have reposted it on ours to like try to get anyone to see it on our end, so they would come here. So it wasn't like I was doing it on purpose. I was just unable to repost your post.
because Twitter sees me as a global threat.
A global threat,
Yeah.
like the USSR in the 50s.
I'm more dangerous than the Communist Party of China.
Okay,
Right?
I guess so, man. I don't know. I don't know you. You might be. You might be.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So, moving on. All right. So, I love asking people this question. Is there a food from your youth, when you were a kid, that you fucking hated it, man, but now as an adult, you actually dig it?
Dude, you have no idea how happy I am that you just asked that, because me and my girl were just talking about this. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to hate pie. I fucking hated pie. I was like, why would anyone eat pie when they could have cake? And now that I'm this older shit, and cake is just a bunch of frosting and shit, I like, now not all pies, but a good slice of pie that I'm into. Oh, it's so good to have with coffee or espresso. Or tea. I love pie now.
What flavor pie? I mean, there's all kinds of pie: pumpkin, apple.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin pie is really good. I'm not a big fan of apple pie because for some reason people decide to slice these apple pies as if they're making steak fries. So you basically get this one huge thing of apple per slice of pie.
Yeah.
Blueberry is really good. My favorite is probably, so there's that Hershey pie that Burger King sells, which is basically just Hershey's pudding inside of a chocolatey pie crust or whatever.
Yeah.
That's really good.
The good old pudding.
What about you, man? You have anything like that?
Pie? Oh yeah, man. Pecan pie, any day. That shit is incredible.
No, I mean in terms of is there anything back in 1902 when you were a kid that you didn't like?
Dude, I pretty much liked everything. I wasn't big on sweets, but I'd give everything a try. I guess the one thing I hated was like beets. Beets are fucking liver.
Oh, liver! Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on liver. And then I had it one time when somebody made it right, like with butter and onions and shit.
So these are all foods that you like now?
No. I hated beets. I still hate it. No, butter beans, man. This is an Alabama thing, right?
Okay.
They're like lima beans are the green, not completely grown version of butter beans, right? When they're fully grown, they kind of have this gray tint to them. So you know what lima beans are?
I would have to see them, but yeah, are they
they're a little bit bigger?
Color?
Yeah, exactly. They're bigger and they have a similar flavor. And if you make them right in Alabama or Tennessee, you make it with a ham hock, and that hickory flavor gets in there, and so you get this really soupy, and it's like as a kid I just didn't get it, right? You can maybe cut some onion up in it or some shit, but my palate today finds it really tasty shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's poor people's food. My folks were. They is po.
Beans are poor people food, really?
I would say, yeah. It's like a.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's like a poor. It's a affordable or cheap way to get protein in your diet and fiber.
Indeed, right. You usually serve it with cornbread and an onion.
Ooh, cornbread's good. I love cornbread.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. Shit! The Jets are gonna fucking win, bro.
Oh yeah.
Holy dude! It's 15 minutes. They're up 13 against the Rams.
I'm not near a TV.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
got my phone going.
Did you watch the SEC championship last night?
Yeah, yeah. It was one of those games where no matter how close Florida got, you knew Alabama was going to win. It also didn't mean anything for Florida because the week before the guy decided to throw a fucking shoe and they lost to LSU, so their whole chance of making it to the college football playoff was done going into the SEC championship. But I did watch
that
it.
shoe thing was a on my monumental fuck up. I totally agree with that shit.
I can't believe it. Like, dude.
Well, but it's like, when you're 20 years old, you're like, you don't give a shit. You probably throw the shoe yourself. But when you get older, you look at it and you go, that's just a dumb mistake. Why do it?
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, if I was 18, 19, 20 years old, would I have done that? And then I'm going to myself, I would probably ask myself if I was 10 years old, if I would do that. I mean, don't fucking do it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, he did it though. He fucking did it.
That's
so
right.
You fucked up monumentally, man. I don't know what year that kid was. I don't know if he's a senior or anything, but man, that sucks.
No doubt. All right, so let's want to focus about you for a minute. In one word, how would you describe your family growing up?
That's pretty close family. I never had to deal with any like divorce, or I luckily haven't had to deal with any type of really close to the family type deaths or anything like that. So pretty basic, lower middle class family, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. So if you could go back to your in time and you see your little Whitey at the age of 8, what would you tell little Whitey?
Invest in Bitcoin.
Nice. Let's see. So what kind of kid were you?
I was a fucking awesome kid, man. I was a cute motherfucker. I fucking got photos of myself playing mini golf. I'm like, God damn, that kid's cute. That fucking kid's awesome. Yeah, I wasn't really a troublemaker. I just never liked and I still don't. So I'm still immature now, where I don't like when people tell me what I can and can't do.
Right.
I'm not big on authority because it always irks me who gave some human the right to have some authority over another person. I just never liked that.
Right.
So I would be very ADHD type as a kid.
Right. So who would you say is the most influential person growing up as a kid?
My dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. My if you're talking about inside my life, it would be my dad, because he, at the end of the day, he tries to do what he can to make everything work, and he also works his ass off. So him.
Yeah. Are you like a clone of your dad?
No,
Yeah.
Because my dad is he's very nice, and he doesn't want to make someone upset ever, and he works really hard. Whereas my mom she has more of I feel naturally I'm more like my dad, but I try to be more like my mom, where to be tougher verbally, not just tougher in terms of what your body can handle, more tougher, just don't let anyone take advantage of you, tough. Don't take any shit.
Right. Call it when you see it.
Yeah, just try, be your own person, don't take any shit, and if something's not right, then just tell them no. Don't try to make it, don't try to make the situation nice for everyone. If you're not happy with it, just get the fuck out of there.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah, because there's, that cringy part, where it's like, oh, this is cringy, I don't want to do this shit. But, sometimes you gotta shake the tree. Get some shit fall out of it.
My dad's the type of person who would go out of his way to try to help someone,
Mm-hmm.
where growing up, I saw that as too much. I don't want to do that. You know, if it's going out of my way to affect me, I don't want to fuck over myself to help everyone who I fucking
You see it as a weakness,
24/7.
maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Where it shouldn't
Being
be though.
sympathetic.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm getting better at it, but I've definitely sometimes gone overboard, where I have to take a step back and be like, well, you know, it's not just a weakness; it's also kind of just being a nice person too. You can have both. You can be a nice person without being a dick.
Yeah, exactly, man. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with that. Let's see. So what was school like? What were your grades like?
Really average. Really average. I would do as minimal work possible to get a passing grade and move the fuck on. That's what I would do.
Right.
I wouldn't be doing any extra stuff unless I had to pass. So it's like, teacher, what's the least I can do so I can move on?
What would you say? Were you ever diagnosed with like a learning disability or anything?
No. Just when I was real young in elementary school, I think first grade, I was unable to say, or even sooner than first grade, like really, really young, I was unable to say the letter TH in words. So instead of saying thumb, I would say thumb.
Like an F?
Yeah, exactly, like an F, like thumb, like thumb. Instead of 3, it'd be free. And after just a couple weeks of them like saying, this is TH, this is the word, this is where your tongue has to be, it's like, okay, I got it. Let me go back to coloring.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. The emphasis on that. I don't know though. You've seen the way kids are like being taught how to talk now. It's kind of interesting.
I don't. In terms of public school or in terms of, what do you mean?
It seems like to me like there's a less of an emphasis on like grammatical structure and phonics, right? I don't know. It's just.
Do you have kids in school right now?
No, God no.
Oh.
No.
Why'd you say God no? Like you don't want kids?
No. No. Uzi and I, we are not reproducing.
Gotcha. Okay.
We've chosen that. Pinoy donates $3. What's up, Tommy? How you gonna get an interview a dude who duct taped and yanked an 8-year-old behind Arby's in Albuquerque in 1987? That's a good question. You know what he's referring to, don't you? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. He did that forever. I think. Who started? Was it Gasoline AP that started that?
Gasoline AP, yes.
It was Gasoline AP. Dude, that fucking fan base goes strong. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They're solid people. They're good people, man. They really are.
They're good people until Gasly turns into Malcolm X and tells them to march on a hospital. Then we'll see where they go.
Man. Let's see. What about a holiday or season? Is there a particular time of year or like, event that that you really love, you really embrace the the spirit of the situation?
I like most holidays because a lot of people during holidays, they spend a ton of money, but I try to discipline myself to not get sucked into that as much.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of the spending the money thing, holiday time's really fun. Like Christmas time's fucking great, dude. People hate, for some reason, there's people that hate fucking Christmas, dude. Christmas is so much fucking fun. I mean, first off, I love when it snows, because when it snows and it's dark out, it's one of the best sceneries ever. There's just a white sky.
Yeah.
The trees have no leaves and they have white all over the branches. It's bright. You can walk outside at 2-3 in the morning when it's supposed to be pitch black, but because it's snowing or it just snowed, the whole sky is white and it's bright and everything's reflecting off one another. And just the holiday music is fun. Thanksgiving's fun too. You get to eat a ton of food. 4th of July is fun. A ton of holidays are really, really fun.
Indeed, indeed. I'm partial to the Halloween.
Oh, you're a Halloween guy?
Yeah, of course. I'm a horror movie freak. I'm one of them people. I'm one of
Do
those people.
Do you go trick or treating still?
Fuck no. No, I usually sit at home.
I had to ask that.
Well, I mean, it's like no.
Oh shit!
No, they would call the cops. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they would, you fucking creepy motherfucker. If they saw your ass with a fucking
shit,
an actual
man.
costume or something, yeah,
Oh,
they'd call the
dude,
cops.
yeah, I look like a chew toy too, man. I'm ugly as fuck. Let's see. What's the craziest thing you did as a kid?
The craziest thing I did. I didn't do much crazy shit. I'm trying to think. The crazy thing is probably, smoke weed when I'm a teenager. It's like, oh yeah, let me do drugs before my fucking brains develop. That's smart. That was fucking stupid. The craziest shit I did as a kid. I honestly, I couldn't tell you, man. I haven't done many crazy things. If you're asking me, or that I can remember, if you're asking me crazy shit in terms of being a teenager, just a ton of the shit that typically gets a teenager killed, like fucking going 120 down the highway or something stupid like that.
Right. Let's see. I try to get like things chronologically. So what was high school like for you?
High school was the same as school, and high school was more different because I was really out of it. I just wanted to get the fuck out of school as soon as I started. I started working part-time jobs when I was 14. So I was working already, then going to school, and then working after school too when I was 16. So I kind of was like, I don't want to go to school anymore. So it was the same thing as, let me just do the least amount of stuff possible and get the fuck out of there.
All right, so, did you play sports or music or anything?
Oh, high school was that time I was making some of those YouTube videos as a teenager. But no, I played sports and I played football. I was wrestling in middle school, and then I stopped. I didn't do it during high school. I would play sports outside of school, but I wasn't on any sports team. And in terms of music, no, it's funny. I played violin when I was really younger as a kid, but I stopped that long fucking time ago. So not during high school. I didn't play anything like that. What's that? Oh, as a kid in elementary school, I fucking loved playing the violin. That was a great time.
That's crazy. Not everybody gets you're playing violin, son.
Dude, it was one of those rare things where I actually fucking tried. I was in elementary school, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna read this book. I'm gonna try to get all these notes down. I'm fucking playing in front of my dad and brother. I'm fucking crushing it, like, and then I fucking told the teacher about it the next day. He's like, all right, fine, play the same thing in front of the whole class. And I'm over here like, well, now hold on now. I don't want to do that. So, but I actually did it, and of course, typical me. As soon as I was in front of the audience, I developed carpal tunnel and didn't play it as well. But I still went through it and toughed it out all the way until the end sequence of whatever I was playing. I forgot honestly what exactly I was playing. I just know it was the violin.
Yeah. So what made you give it up or stop it?
I don't know this to be a fact, but I believe in elementary school you had to be part of a music class and play an instrument to a certain grade. It was a class that you had to take. So maybe after that was required, you could have kept doing it, but it also, I think it cost money for the parents to keep doing it in terms of, I guess, renting the violin technically from the school. I think it cost almost like buying a yearbook or something. Because I don't remember me just saying I don't want to do this. So it must have been a requirement in terms of, until a certain grade.
Right. Right. That kind of makes sense.
Hmm.
So were you in like one of those accelerated deals? You know,
Like accelerated.
you know all right, so you've got regular school, and then you got like school for the accelerated kids. You got school
No,
for the
no, I would.
retards and shit. So
Yeah, I'd be in the school stuck in neutral.
yeah.
I'd be in the
Okay.
school floor while I'm part. No, so no, I was in every school I went to was public schooling. So no, I was the only outside school I did was CCD for until like middle school or something like that.
I didn't like Catholic boy.
Yeah, is that what does CCD mean? I know Catholic. Is it Christian?
Yeah,
something?
it's something. Yeah, I can't remember it. It means Sunday school.
It wasn't on, dude. It wasn't on. I swear to you, it wasn't on Sunday. It was on fucking Wednesday or Thursday after regular school.
Oh, what did you? All right, were you in the CYO?
Huh?
Were you in the CYO?
What's the CYO?
The Catholic Youth Organization.
What the fuck is that?
I think it's like a precursor to like Knights of Columbus or something like that, but it's for kids.
No, I didn't get finger banged, so probably no.
No. Shit, man. So you never served mass?
I never sucked dick. No.
No, I mean, was an altar boy.
That sounds like.
Yeah.
I think that's the same question, honestly. But no, I was never an altar boy. This was something that once a week you would go to the church, and honestly, you would just take 1 hour or 2 hour of church school. You would literally just learn about Jesus and the Bible.
Right.
It was like regular school, just for Christianity. That's all it was.
So, and it was in addition to public school.
100%. People act as if like, oh my god, they try to force all this nonsense down your throats about God and it's like, yeah, just like every other fucking thing as you're a kid, you fucking retard. Like, it was no different. It's just the same shit about the Bible that the fucking Nerf air gun forces down your throats every fucking day on Nickelodeon. Eat a fucking dick. It's the same shit.
How do you feel about that, man?
Nerf guns are fucking cool, man. I fucking drank the Kool-Aid on Nerf guns.
Oh, okay. I thought you was feeling some kind of way about that.
About Nerf guns.
About CCD, man.
No, I forgot about it a long time ago. I probably stopped when I was probably right before being a teenager. I stopped going there because when you do CCD, you do a Holy Communion, which I believe is around 3rd grade, where you have one of those soda crackers.
Yeah.
And then when you reach 8th grade, you do your first confession. But I stopped going a few years before that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. See, I went to Catholic school, so I had to do all that shit. Right.
So what's different from what I just said to Catholic school?
All right. So Catholic school was your teacher was could be a nun who was mean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Literally wrapping your hands with rulers. Penmanship. Yeah. And then let's see, it's pretty much the same thing. You've got the regular school learning, and then there was church history and things like that. You learn who the saints were, that kind of stuff.
Like Drew Brees?
Well, and it's really weird because when I was in school, it was like there was this kind of this hippie resurgence shit with all the lay and these nuns and shit that were teaching us. So we got this like, this hippie ass presentation. They took us to the mass called folk mass, where they would play guitars and stuff. And it was kind of this I don't know. It was real hippie, laid back, real liberal kind of approach, towards belief in God, to a point of where, kind of like I drifted towards atheism.
Hey, man, like, you don't have to just fuck the kids. You can, like, take them out on a date, man, and serve them some wine, have a cigarette. Like, you don't have to do it right on the first night, man.
Oh, dude, they did these talks with us about sex and stuff, and I'm going, so a dude that doesn't fuck is telling me about fucking. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Or who claims that? I never got diddled or anything.
Now, in their defense, though, the fucking health teachers in middle school that I had, when they're teaching us about sex, I'm over here sitting down like, dude, you have fucked maybe 3 people in your entire fucking life. Don't you? Like, how are you the one who's about to instruct all these horny 13-year-olds?
Exactly.
Like, all of these fucking, like, you're showing pictures of dicks and vaginas in front of all these horny. Dude, I remember being in middle school and, like, they're showing us all this shit, and this girl in front of me turns around and is like, yeah. Like, she gave me an eye, and I had no idea what that meant. Now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, god damn it. I blew it.
You could have scored, man.
I know, fucking crazy, but yeah, dude, it's so I think the majority of people who are teachers are fucking. I don't believe that most people should be teaching anyone, but the majority of people who are teachers seem like the most unqualified people to teach people in this fucking world.
We're kind of at a segue here. Can do you remember your first erection? Or the first time you remember getting an erection?
What a segue. Can I order dessert first? I mean, fucking Christ, bro. Holy shit.
I don't know. It's a weird question, man, because, I mean, if you don't want to answer it, we don't have to.
No. It's funny to me because, like, before you came on, did you go to your wife like, hey, babe? Yeah. Remember that guy I haven't talked to in like 2 years? Yeah. Around 41 minutes into the stream, I'm going to talk to him about his first fucking boner.
Something like that. Not really.
Something like that. You want to hear a funny story?
Go ahead.
This actually is a funny story, bro. I can't hear you, by the way. It sounds like your mic is muted or you're in a fucking other house.
Oh, you're kidding.
Now I hear.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Sorry, bro. Dude, hand to God. First erection I remember. Fucking went to it. I was like, what the fuck? Ran to my dad crying. What the fuck is this? Without cursing. He checked it out for like half a second at the kitchen table and goes, just go in your room. You'll be okay. And that was it. I ran in my room. It went away, and I was okay.
Right.
That's the story. That's legit.
Do you remember like the first time like you connected the sex thing with it? Realizing it was a response to, feminine stimulus.
Jesus. Yeah. Are you sure this is a stream? Are you sure you're not about to get some Vaseline or something?
I don't know, man. I just, thought I'd go there.
No. The first time was when I grabbed this fucking like shaggy plush blanket that I had, and I was like, "Oh, this feels kind of good." So I remember that. Yeah, I don't know how old I was though. I had to be, I want to say between the age of 10 and 13, probably somewhere between that age range.
What's the first time you ever got with a chick?
Oh, dude, long time. Took a long fucking time. Yeah, so high school years, I was not crushing it at all. Like, at all. I mean, I was just this fucking skinny, dweeby, annoying kid. So, right before graduation, I banged this girl. Before that, I did some other things with chicks, but I never fucked until I was 18.
Okay. And was it an earth-shattering experience for you, or was it just like a...
For me, yeah. For her, after like 2.5 minutes, she said, yeah, you can get off now.
Man, it goes fast that first time. I mean,
For real, man. I was just like, oh my God, it's a great day of my life.
Yeah. All right, so what about the first time you got fucked up? Tell me about that.
I got fucked up sometime in high school by a kid who was younger than me, which was just so demoralizing because I didn't get into a lot of fights, but once kids started getting bigger, this one dude like had me in a headlock, and this kid was a year or two younger than me, yet he had like 30 pounds on me. He's fucking huge. And I got out of the headlock because I'm real squirrely. Like, I got out of it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm done here. And that was it. I think that was the last actual fight I was in my entire life.
Let's see. I'm looking over my questions, man. Figuring out what I'm going to ask you next. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Do your fucking extra fucking thing, man. Don't worry if I criticize the question. It doesn't mean I fucking want to leave. That's just what I do, man. I'm me.
You're busting my balls. I get it, dude. All right. So, all right. What 3 items could you purchase that would make a cashier uncomfortable?
I thought you were about to say, what 3 items can you shove up your asshole? What 3 items can I purchase at a cashier? Like, what 3 items I have purchased, or
you could? Yeah, theoretically. This is a theoretical.
Well, I mean, theoretically, I can purchase anything, really. What store am I going to?
It doesn't matter.
Come on, it's gotta matter.
All right, I'll make it easy. All right, Home Depot.
Yeah. Ooh, Home Depot. I guess if I order a rope and a milk crate, you know.
Yeah, a machete.
That's right. Yeah, like, you know, and some razor blades. I'm sure the cashier's gonna be like, "Fuck, why?" I'd probably go to the self checkout and try to get away with that one.
All right. So let's see. So, all right. What about your history with a relationship? What happened after college first? High school. Did you make it to college, or did you just what'd you do?
I wouldn't say make it to college. I went to a regular college, you know, something that's really cheap and affordable. Got a small associate's degree, which basically means you got employee of the month at a part-time deli. And then
is it a business?
No, it's worse. Communications. Yeah, I mean, okay. I got a degree that tells people I can talk when I'm at the interview. It basically is like, hey, like, I'm speaking English. Obviously, I can fucking talk.
Did you ever do radio?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. Yeah.
That
was fun, but I did radio, and that's how I got into just talking on a microphone and really loving it and shit. So I have to, you know, college for the most part is pointless, but college is like anything. College is like anything in life. There could be something there that just opens your eyes. I mean, we were talking about CCD the other day, and it's annoying how many hack comedians are out there that actually still make anti-Christian jokes. It's like, wow, what is this, fucking 1980? Like, right. Really? You're still making those jokes? You're actually going on stage with that material? That's fucking pathetic. But stuff like religion and even college classes and all that, it could just be something that shows someone who's unaware, hey, this is actually out there in life, and it really could open someone's eyes. So anything could open someone's eyes, which just means it's more about the person. But when I was in college and I was doing communications classes, and I was part of the radio class, I realized how, whoa, this is it. Like, I want to do something that's semi-involved in this. But then I realized, like, my true calling because of that, and that was fucking selling shit. And I fucking love that world, dude, because it's kind of like the same thing with radio. You're building relationships and you're talking to people that you really like, and then you're working together to help their business and to help their needs while you're doing the same thing. You're helping yourself in terms of financial growth.
Yeah, but every time it's kind of like being a DJ in a way too, because really what you're really selling is yourself. Right?
Yeah, that's
confidence, yeah. Right? It's you know, that's where the word con comes from. It's a confidence game.
That's where con comes from.
No, I'm not saying sales is a con game. No, what I'm saying is that's the etymology. That's where the word comes from, right? But it is literally, you know, you're not going to be able to communicate with somebody effectively if you know they can't, you know, they're not confident. Right?
Yeah, that's why the whole I mean, in essence, the communications degree in itself is pointless because you can have a fucking master's in communications if you go and have an interview process with someone who's trying to hire you and you're just like, oh, my name is blah, 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 and you fucking turn into the lawyer from My Cousin Vinny. I don't care how many fucking communication master degrees you have. They're probably not going to hire you unless they're desperate.
Right. Exactly. All right, so talking about relationships, so what do what's going on? Tell me about your history with relationships and where you're at now and stuff.
I got a girl now. We're really, really close. She's a really cool chick, and she's very stubborn like myself, but she also hates most people, which is awesome because I do too. So that relationship with her is really good. Every relationship before her did not last that long. It was more just me fucking around and having sex with girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of, I think, man, you go through a phase of learning what you don't want in a woman, and then you find a one, oh yeah, she's got everything I do want. I think I don't think it's a conscious thing. Anyhow.
Yeah. When I found her, I wasn't looking for anything at all.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm hanging out with her, and I'm just like, ah, man, I really like this fucking bitch. Like, god damn it, fucking, this chick's cool, man.
Yeah, see, man, that's usually when love hits people upside the head. Is when they're immersed in something completely different, and they're not even focused on even looking at anybody else. It just hits you like a damn sledgehammer in the side of your head. Like that song by Peter Gabriel. Sledgehammer.
Oh yeah, Sledgehammer. It's a good song by Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. So you think you guys looking at maybe getting married?
I don't believe in marriage. I think it's gay, but I do believe in staying with her for as long as possible.
I feel you, man. That's that's kind of becoming a consistent thing too. Is I don't know, just marriage in general being a less of an option for a lot of people. And financially it makes a lot of sense.
It just
money you save on taxes and shit. Jesus Christ.
I don't see why. Besides, unless you're, I just don't even see the point of marriage. I don't see it. I don't understand it at all. It doesn't. It's like, well, because you're binding two people who like. It's like, well, yeah, you can do that without.
Right.
You
don't need a piece of paper. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You don't need to fucking write your name in a scribble on a piece of paper to prove what something is and isn't.
Right, and that's something that you realize is that at some point the marriage is a spiritual thing. There's a difference between making love and fucking. Don't you think, man?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Especially, man, if you do the marriage thing, that adds a weird. It makes it. I can't explain it.
Then you're no longer fucking this hot chick, this hot piece of ass. It's like I'm fucking my wife. Fuck.
Oh, no, dude, it's better, and it gets better. That's the thing, man. That's what I like about it. I didn't know how much love I could get. I don't know.
How long have you been with your girl?
We've been together 29 years, but we've been married 27.
Wow, dude, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. It's a good. I'm just grateful. Look, dude, I'm so fucking ugly. I'm the one that married up.
Nice. Does she also go trick or treating with you?
No, 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 man. We just stay at home and watch horror films, and kids ring the doorbell. We open the door and give them some candy, man.
On every other day. It doesn't even have to be Halloween.
Give me a little kid.
Yeah, you're on a list,
dude. Oh man, interestingness though. What about? All right, so what? Let's talk about, because I was going to bring up music at some point.
Okay.
Because we had talked. Because I think we were listening to some Ace of Base or something, and I was busting your balls about that, and then we started talking about music, and you said something about Frank Zappa, and then I lit up, and we talked about Frank Zappa for almost 10 minutes.
There's actually a documentary that came out of him about him recently, within the past 2 years, something even fairly new, like that came out this year.
Yeah. What is that on, man? Because I've been looking for that.
Let me look it up right now. I remember you had to pay for it, so it was on one of the services so you could buy it on YouTube for $7 or Amazon Prime Video, Vudu, Google Play. It's just called Zappa. It's a documentary, and it was made this year, or it was released this year.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Dweezil Amat stuff, or the Zappa Play Zappa?
The Play Zappa? No, what's that?
It's Zappa's sons. And
I know his one son. Yes.
Yeah, it's really Dweezil. It's his gig. I mean, he looks just like him too, and they faithfully did all those old songs. I love the Barking Pumpkin era, where Zappa starts, like You Are What You Is. I think that's a brilliant album, and it's so far fucking ahead of its time, because it deals with the issue of race from a this is stupid standpoint. That's what I loved about Zappa. Nobody was off limits. No topic was off limits. I don't know if you ever heard him testify before Congress.
I was watching a clip about that because I was watching. It was him. It was Dean Schneider.
Dean Schneider, yeah, that's right.
Twisted Sister. And then there was a third guy. It was another famous guy, but I forget his fucking name.
Kenny Loggins, maybe? Something like that.
I don't know. I just know that Zappa and the other guy dressed in a suit and tie, and then Dean Schneider came in with wearing everything he's always worn on stage with his fucking hair.
Yeah,
sprayed as possible. But I do remember that. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it live, obviously, but I've seen clips of it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I saw his Twisted Sister live. They were great.
Wow, man.
Back in the day, not a we've done this for 30 years, and we're afraid we're going to run out of retirement, so we need to do another tour, right?
We need some extra change.
Look, dude, it's better just to listen to to the stuff the way you recorded it. Because it's like everybody with the guys that sing out of their key and shit, they blow their voices out and they sound like shit. I was watching some fucking old AC/DC, and it was Brian Johnson, but they were older, and they were doing like "Let There Be Rock," which is a fantastic song, and he just fucked it all up because his voice sounded horrible.
So AC/DC is funny because I like AC/DC. I really do. I like really, really like AC/DC. They're a great band. So I'm playing AC/DC in the car with my girl, and maybe three and a half songs go by, and I'm like, let's change to let's change to another band, right? I couldn't even hear the drummer. Like it was just the fucking singer and the guitar. Like you couldn't even hear the fucking drummer. So I put on War Pigs, right, from fucking Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I just put the first song on. I want to say, because I'm listening from the album for song 1 and just going through the regular song list, I didn't know what song I was on because it was really bleeding into one another. But I want to say between 1.5 to 2.5 songs in, I turned down the volume and I'm like, yo, Black Sabbath fucking crushes DC, man, or AC/DC. It's not even fucking close, dude. Their songs are like just fucking nightmarish. Like you hear every fucking instrument that's going on. Ozzy Osbourne has this beautiful voice, and it blends together in this perfect recipe, man.
Man, you're not wrong at all. I like the Bon Scott era. AC/DC the most.
You're talking about the original singer, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, me too, because he was really good at telling stories with his songs.
Yes, yeah, no shit, exactly.
And also, Back in Black, I might be wrong because I'm only going based off stories that and articles I've read, but I'm pretty sure most of that album was already written before.
Yeah, it was, and Malcolm really wrote all the lyrics anyway, and he really wrote most of the songs, you know. And Angus, you know, picked it up with the leads and shit. But it was, you know, Malcolm. But you could tell he got when Eddie Creamer started working with him, and God, what's that other guy's name? When they did Highway to Hell, right? They switched up. The guy that married Shania Twain. That dude.
I'm bad sometimes with names.
Yeah, and the other guy's name was Eddie Creamer, saying the production. And you could tell that they started doing these little licks in between instead of just making a basic blues progression, you know, just that, like, you know, 4 times the speed, you know, of blues music, man. That's what I always call it, power blues.
Power blues. Yeah,
but see, your ear is with the Zappa thing. I would imagine you want something a little more thought oriented. You know, like Sabbath is got more complex chord structure, chord changes, very nuanced shit at times. Even though they're right in your face, you know, punching you with every beat, you know.
Oh man, what I've been doing for the past few months is listening to albums from start to finish, because a lot of albums back in the day they would pick which songs would go first.
Yeah.
And they would also build their album where you didn't even, like, Pink Floyd was amazing at this, where song 1, the ending melody or whatever the beat is to the ending of the song, that's how this began. It would just then song 2 starts.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that probably doesn't happen anymore. I already don't listen to a lot of new music, but I would assume that doesn't happen as much anymore with songs and albums and artists.
Yeah, it's all, man, it's horrible. It's a fucking, oh my God, what is that shit called? The auto-tune on the vocals with, oh my God, and it's like the same bitch sings all these different songs that are on these TV shows Uzi and I watch, and it's like, oh my God, I just can't stand it. It just drives me nuts. And so I gotta listen to, you know, Emerson, Lake and Palmer or Rush if I'm feeling, you know, like,
there's a band that my dad likes that I like some of their songs, but they're kind of boring. But it's the Altman Brothers.
Oh, the Allman Brothers, yeah, man. Tied to the Whipping Post. That's a great song. That live album. I'm kind of iffy with them too. I think they when they hit a groove, you know, it's really good. You know, then Wayne Allman died. His best work was with Eric Clapton on the Derek and the Dominoes album.
Layla.
Yeah, exactly. All that bird sounding shit with the slide, that's him.
That's a really great song, man. Eric Clapton's funny, man, because he does a lot of work when he works with other artists, like when he did Creem, and they were only around for 2.5 years, and they made one album. They might have made a second album, I forget, but I know they definitely made one.
Right. I think they made 3 albums. I think they've got 3 albums out.
3? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's kind of like and I think he did something with the dude from Traffic. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Traffic, man?
No.
Oh, dude, I
don't know what that is.
The Low Spark of High Heel Boys. You need to listen to that. It's great shit.
It's called Traffic, man.
Yeah, the band's Traffic. It's good.
The band's Traffic. Why does that sound familiar, though? Is it spelled Traffic?
It's
Traffic.
Steve Winwood is the singer. And
is there a big song, Dear Mr. Fantasy?
Yes.
Okay, no, it's not like I did anything remarkable. I'm on Spotify right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's a great song. Low Spark is a great song, man. Just love all that shit.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
fucking let me like this so it'll remind me to listen to it later.
cool,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for that, man.
No problem. It's
Uh,
like I was listening to see you were talking about Clapton, J.J. Cale. I was listening to him earlier.
Who's JJ Cale?
J.J. Cale's the guy that wrote like "Call Me the Breeze," "After Midnight," "Cocaine."
Oh, Cocaine. That's
Yeah,
a good.
bum,
He
bum,
wrote
bum,
that
bum,
song.
bum, bum.
Yes, yes, yes. I know that song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good song.
Oh, dude, that dude is he's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he's got this kind of this like vibe where, he's got this style of where he sings. It's really cool. And he wrote all these songs that were done in the '70s by these different artists like Skinnerd and Clapton. Clapton made him famous. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang down.
Do you listen to any folk rock at all?
Name a band. I'll tell you if I. Yeah.
Donovan.
Yeah.
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 Hurdy-gurdy man.
Oh my god, he's one of my favorites. He has he could probably make a full album of hits, and then Bob Dylan, obviously, and Neil Young. Crosby, Stills, and Nash is kind of like folk rock in a way. But I love the early and mid '60s music. That type, because then in the late '60s it got different. But both of them are good. I just like how they're different.
Yeah, I love where all that shit fuses together because the greatest thing about '60s music is harmony. And doing vocals, right?
Yeah, like when you're listening to Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah, it's like California Dreamin' is a classic song.
What's the other one? Monday or something? What's that?
Yeah, Monday.
Yes, that's a fucking great song.
Yeah, man, I grew up listening to that shit. My mom would put that stuff on the radio and shit. Mama Cass, I remember when she died choking on a ham sandwich.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It's not a very glamorous way to go, man. I don't know.
At least she died doing what she loved.
Touche. Nice. Man. Excuse me, I had to wet that whistle there. Let's see. We got all right, so let's keep rolling on these questions here. You like horror films, man?
No, unless I'm in the mood to watch one to only make fun of it for the whole 2-hour duration.
Okay.
I mean, dude, honestly, man, horror movies suck.
Right.
It's hard for them to be good. It's really hard. I mean, fucking YouTube videos, like 10-minute or hour-long documentaries of creepy stories and like horrors. Those things are scarier than fucking horror movies.
Right. Like true crime type stuff.
That stuff can be freaky. It's like this guy who hasn't been caught before is like, oh shit, where the fuck is he? Is he there? Is he there?
Have you ever thought, man, about the way shit is right now? And how it's like this is the worst written sci-fi movie, that's on. I mean, it's on the Sci-Fi Channel. That kind of movie, right?
What do you mean? I don't know
the pandemic and all this political shit.
Yeah, I have to admit. I mean, this year has been great personally for me and my girl. So the pandemic really, I haven't really noticed it, to be honest with you. Besides, if people, honest to God, dude, if no one around me ever talked about the pandemic,
yeah,
the only difference in my life would be like, oh, I guess stores just want you to wear a mask now when you go in them. That would be the only difference in my life because nothing has really happened around me. So the pandemic is, it's whatever. And it's not like a real pandemic, it's not like we're in Europe and people have the Black Plague or something. So
it's not The Stand by Stephen King, right?
The Stand by Stephen King. What's that?
That's a book. Well, it's a movie too. They do a movie about it, but
They always make his books.
Well, yeah, it's a bioweapon that gets out, and it kills 99% of the Earth's human population, and some mammals, right? And but it's really about good and evil. It has to do with this battle between God and Satan.
Yeah, whereas Cujo is about a fucking dog that has rabies.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Some of King stuff, his earlier stuff was better. You know, in retrospect, I don't know. I like.
You ever see Maximum Overdrive?
Oh yeah, man.
That's
a classic.
That's a horror movie where I would watch just to fucking die laughing.
Yeah, good. Yeah, man. Because
it's a great movie, dude. Yeah. That fucking green mask tractor trailer. Great movie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, didn't he do a movie? He either did a movie or there's a movie and it's like a really budget cut movie, and it might be one of those movies where it's so bad it's good. It's literally about a tire that's a serial killer.
Rubber. Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, I reviewed that shit with
Is that one of his?
No, it's not. But I mean, okay. I've seen the movie.
What year is that? I want to look it up right now.
That's like 2 years ago, man. It's not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was, and it's really well done, dude. It's
2010. Oh shit! It's actually got fairly good ratings.
It's funny
bro.
as shit. It is really good. It's very self-aware. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's a horror comedy movie.
Exactly, and it works.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like
a car tire comes to life with the power to make people explode.
Yeah,
and goes on a murderous rampage through the California desert.
Yeah, man, it's great. Oh Lord, just thinking about it's cracking me up, man. Oh my God, it's worth watching though. It really is. If you love laughing.
Fuck, where'd you see it?
When did I see it, or where?
Where? Yeah, where?
I want to say it was on either Hulu, Netflix, or fucking Amazon. One of those three. You know,
there's a lot of websites out there where you can watch movies and TV shows for free, like legit. Oh shit, the Jets won! Holy shit!
Yeah.
They're gonna lose Sam. They're gonna lose Trevor Lawrence now, unless the Jaguars somehow win, which they probably won't. They'll probably purposely give everyone COVID, so their fucking tailback has to be the quarterback or something. Like, oh my God, dude, this is actually the worst thing that could have happened to the Jets.
Really?
I mean, it. You know, well, here's the thing. I'm really, I'm into sports, right?
Are you a Jets fan? Are you a Jets fan?
I'm not a Jets fan, but.
Well, who do you like then?
Well, I'm a Giants fan, but I still like to talk about the teams without any type of fandom. Eli Manning. Yeah, he was my second favorite idol growing up. But so the Jets, if they were to lose every game, they would have got Trevor Lawrence in the draft, which is a quarterback they were trying to build upon because he seems like a can't-miss prospect. However, fundamentally, I disagree with the whole tanking thing because so many teams tank all the time and it almost never works out for them. You look at a ton of the teams that don't tank and they always tend to find a way out of it and win. I mean, the Giants really didn't tank, and it looks like they might have figured something out real quick with their quarterback and head coach. The Steelers still have Big Ben. They haven't tanked. They're back and running. The Patriots don't fucking tank. There's a ton of teams that don't tank and things work out, and there's a ton of teams who do tank and yet they fucking.
Well, do you think that's coaching, or do you think that's the players? I see that as a coaching problem.
What do you mean?
Because obviously they're not motivating their fucking employees, to go out there and not sink it, right?
Oh, well, the players don't listen. First off, 99.9% of the time, organizations never go out and admit to the media that they're tanking. It's just people in the media think they're people who do sports media. They think they're important, when in actuality they have they literally have zero importance. They act as if, you know, if it wasn't for us, there'd be less people watching these games because like we get the stories out there that people love. It's like no. The marketing team and the advertisers get the fucking word out. You're nothing. You're talking heads who are leeches and parasites.
Oh, I can't stand those fucking like touchy-feely, woman-driven. Like, look, man, a woman that's into football don't want to see that shit either. You know what I'm saying? You know those like the this player had this hardship in their life and they're stunning and brave and they've, you know, they're on the other side of it, you know, and it's just like I don't give a shit, you know.
I was just talking about almost everyone. I was talking about anyone, man, in terms of sports media. I just want to learn about I just want to listen to the game and fucking, you know, what was the score of the game? What are the stats? You know, how do they compare with other stats? But most media shit is fucking, it's just bullshit fluff. Media is a way for them to have jobs in the media. It's not a way to help out the athletes. It's, if they really do think that's the case, then they're either lying or they're legit retarded.
What do you think about pro football's embrace of this political thing?
Same thing, honestly, with the pandemic. I just don't pay attention to it. I don't. Okay. I really don't give a fuck. I just.
Well, all right. So if you were running the NFL, would you have gone with that woke thing?
I would just if I was the commissioner.
Yeah.
I would just keep collecting that $50 million yearly check, my man. Fucking whatever it takes. You know, it's like, what's that? Yeah, sure. Whatever gets me more money. Cool. Later, guys. Bye.
Fuck everybody.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't care. I don't care who's pissed off watching. It's like, what's that? We're worth $20 billion now? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Fucking pink socks. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
What did you think about Notre Dame playing in the ACC this year?
It was, oh dude, that was crazy in terms of it being historic because it's, you know, it's new. It never happens. It's Notre Dame. They've been an independent college forever. Yeah, this year has been weird though with sports. So a lot of changes had to be made. They did it. I'm surprised that they got their fucking bell rung versus Clemson, and Texas A&M is not in the college football playoff right now. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I love Notre Dame. I'm happy that we're going to lose 56-3 to Alabama. You know, like, awesome. This is great. I get to watch one more game for the season, but they probably shouldn't be in it. Texas A&M won their championship game and also had one loss. And Notre Dame, after they played a team that got their quarterback back, they got their fucking bell rung.
You know, Texas A&M, they didn't play in the championship.
Oh, they didn't? I'm sorry. I thought they did.
You know, it was Florida and Bama and the SEC.
Oh, that's right. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Why did you're 100% right. Who did they lose to then?
A&M lost to us and LSU. Bama
they lost
and LSU.
2?
Yeah.
Wait, they lost 2. Wait, am I thinking of a different fucking team? I think I'm thinking of a different team. Hold on. Let me see what the fucking ranking was. College football playoff ranking.
It's probably Tammy, man.
Man, I am.
It's Kellen Mond and shit. And,
out of college football.
What's his name? The Fisher, Jimbo Fisher was like saying, well, when we played Alabama, they had Waddle. I'm like, what? Who gives a shit? What are you trying to say?
No, dude, then fucking Notre Dame should be in it. Never mind.
I totally agree, man.
I retract whatever I said the past 34 seconds. I'm an idiot. With that being said, they're still going to get fucking demolished by Alabama.
I think what you could say about Texas A&M is that they played an all SEC schedule and maybe strength of schedule. I don't know. You know,
I have a legit question for you. And this is all hypotheticals, and at the end of the day, the college football playoff usually works its way out, because now that I just realized that about Texas A&M, which shows how much I've been fucking following it this year. The 4 teams that are in it should be in it. It always works itself out. But with that being said, if Florida would have won that game against LSU, right?
Yes.
And then if Florida would have beat Alabama, you were going to have to either say Alabama's out of the top 4 or Notre Dame's out of the top 4, what do you think they would have did?
They would have probably tossed out Alabama, to be honest with you. You don't think so?
I think they would have. I agree with you. I think they would have, because Notre Dame has a bigger national pull than Alabama.
Well, and not only that, man, they fucking hate Alabama. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. You can tell.
What do you mean they hate? They're in the they're in the playoff every year. What do you mean they hate Alabama?
I think that's part of it, right? You know, Ohio State, fucking, they hate us.
Yeah, but Ohio State's not the fucking people.
Some whiny motherfucker.
Yeah, but they're not the people who tell you who's in and who's out. It's not up to Ohio State to tell you who's in the fucking college football
Herb
playoff.
Street, man, he's a big Ohio State homer. You know that.
It's a committee of people, and they're usually, listen, for the most part, when they make the picks, it is the right thing. Anything that's on the fence, they're probably going to go with who's going to get us the better ratings, and that's that.
You hear me pouring the drink? Yes, pouring a drink here. But yeah, all right. So we can move on from sports. Talking about Notre Dame. That's all written down. I had Notre Dame, Bama. It's
nice.
What
do you think? What do you think, real quick though? What do you think the game's going to be like? The score and the overall game.
Okay. Bama's big problem. All right, Bama lost their center last night. So
they'll be all right. They got another center.
Yeah, but that dude was one of those smart ones, man. You know what I'm talking about.
This guy knew how to snap the ball, man.
And well, no, he knew how to lead the other blockers, man. You know what I'm saying? He just had a way about him, and he had a great attitude, like an old school football attitude.
No, I saw when he got hurt, every fucking guy from the team literally went over there and gave him a handy.
Yeah, no shit, man. I was like, damn, man. You know, that's respect, dude. The
trombone player was going over there and fucking playing the trumpet right in front of him. Like, oh, you better zoom.
We worship you. Here.
Seriously.
No doubt. Yeah, I think your defense is good. I think Notre Dame's defense is good. And
tell Clemson.
They're going to give us, well, you know, it's like, man, hippie boy, man, when the dude is hot, he's just, he pisses me off. He drives me crazy. He's good. He's really good.
He's a great player, man.
Yeah, he's a dream crusher, dude.
Why do you hate him so much?
No, I don't know.
You hate in terms of fandom hating him?
No, I rag on him. But, you know, man, you know, it's shit talking.
So you don't you hate him in terms of being hurt?
No, if I met the dude, I'd probably shake his hand and say, hey, how you doing? I'd buy him a beer or some shit, you know.
I don't think you can buy. How old is he? I don't think you can buy him a beer yet.
Man, he looks like he's been playing for, 6 years now? I don't know, man. He's been there a long time. I'm ready to see him go.
Yeah, he was going to go to the Jets until the fucking Jets just blew it. Now he's probably going to go to the Jacksonville, and the Jets are going to have to either keep Darnold or get Minshew. They're probably going to have to get the kid from Louisville.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you think that quarterback would have been better? I mean, yeah. It's interesting to me to see how quarterbacks, you know, get, you know, when they get picked and they go in the pros and shit. You see all these these superstars just fucking crash and burn. And I don't mean like Johnny Football, right? Manziel. You remember him, Johnny Manziel?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you see how he did, man. He's playing for Canada now and shit. Because he barely keeps sober. But you know, they just don't work with how the pros work, right? I don't know how to explain it. What do you think it is? What do you think causes that?
What? College quarterbacks not
making it the NFL, right?
Well, I will say that recently they have, the past 3, 4, maybe 5 years. So Deshaun Watson is a perfect example of a guy where it's, oh yeah, he was a great college quarterback, but can he make it in the NFL? And he is doing great. I was actually getting into an argument with people because a lot of people think this is his best year, and they're like, statistically it's his best year. I'm like, yeah, but it's not his best year. What? Yes, it is. Look at the stats. It's like, dude. I like Deshaun Watson. This isn't his, stats wise, like his QB rating might be the best it's ever been, but he's doing some of that damage in garbage time of games. He's been a quarterback where his team's always had a winning record and has been in the playoffs every year, and then this year they are going to finish with like 10 losses. So no, this isn't his best year, but he's adjusted well in the college game. Josh Allen has adjusted well. Baker Mayfield, who I don't think is a good first string quarterback, is to be fair though, is having a really good season. He just has to manage the game because the team around him is great. Mm-hmm. So there, Patrick Mahomes in his less than half a decade career has won an MVP, won a Super Bowl MVP, and honestly, if he did the same thing he's been doing for the next 2.5, 3 years, he'd probably make the Hall of Fame after retiring. It's crazy what he's done. So the college game, I think it's more so the NFL game is turning more into the college game in terms of how they run offenses, and then also it's so much easier now for quarterbacks. These offenses are built for quarterbacks having great stats, short throws, yards after catch type throws. The rules are so for the past couple of years, they should just name the MVP for the NFL to who was the best quarterback this year, because that's what it is. Like when you hear who's in the running for the MVP race it's the fucking quarterback in 9 out of 10 times. So the NFL has adjusted more to the college game. These kids are coming out way better ready for the pro game. Yeah. And the rules are just so there for the quarterback to be successful. And these offenses are definitely, they're made for the quarterback. But that has really showcased itself the past 5 years around. But I understand what you're saying, where it did take a while. I mean, back in the day, though, when you did have a running type quarterback like a Vince Young or a Johnny Manziel, or a quarterback where it would be named a runner first instead of a passer, they didn't make it in the NFL. Yet now you have Lamar Jackson, who, he's like the second coming of Michael Vick, where he's a runner and he passes the ball, yet he didn't win an MVP. We'll see how long that lasts. But, back in the day, a guy like Cam Newton would not have had as long as a career as he's had in the NFL.
Right. But it's interesting to see him with Belichick.
He's done. He's done.
You think so?
His arm's gone, man. He was never that accurate of a passer to begin with, and the injuries have finally caught up to him, which just shows you at the end of the day you do want to be a pass first quarterback. You don't want to be running your whole life, or an RG3. Eventually the injuries catch up to you. Tom Brady in 2008 had an ACL injury. People don't even acknowledge that because he's not a fucking running quarterback. He's a pure pocket passer. Right. You don't think of it. So he's done, man. He had a really good career. He won an MVP. He went to a Super Bowl. And he's been a poster child in some cases for the NFL, but he's spent, man. The gas tank is running on fumes now with him.
Man, what do you think about Bama's quarterback?
Bama, he's great. Bama, the whole fucking team is amazing, man. It's gonna be real. I'm picking Bama this year, which is not saying much. That's like picking chalk.
Man, did you see the way that Florida just owned that fucking our defense, Bama's defense?
Yeah, but Bama, the way Bama's been now for the past 4 or 5 years is offense first. This isn't the type of team that's going to beat LSU 9-6. This is the type of team now where they're going to try to throw for 350 yards and rush for 200 yards. This team is offense, man. Offense. And a Saban-type defense historically has struggled versus a running-type quarterback like Watson or Johnny Manziel. You know, Trevor Lawrence is more of a pocket passer, man. So this is going to be a methodical type thing. And I say Trevor Lawrence because I really do think Clemson is better than Ohio State. So I do think it's going to be Clemson versus Alabama, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? I mean, this is why they play the games. Yeah,
no doubt, man. It's been a really strange year, but it's been fun. So, all right, so we're moving on. Let's talk about, all right, so what about, do you have any scars, tattoos, or piercings?
No tattoos or piercings. I'm an idiot, but I decided to not do those idiotic things to myself. In terms of scars, I do have one scar on my head from, I don't remember this because I was a baby, but my dad said that my older brother was chasing me one day and I was running and I fell and I hit my forehead on the, what's it called? The bed frame?
Right.
Yeah, the rail that holds the box spring of the bed. Yeah. So I have you can barely tell now, but if I really look hard in the mirror, I can go, oh, there's the scar, and I see it. So, I mean, and I do have actually some other small scars around my body, but nothing big. Like when I played basketball, I got one on my inner elbow, and got a couple others, but no, I don't have like scars like, oh my God, I'm so lonely, I need to get razor blades. I don't have any of those fucking things.
Yeah, right. You can cut her.
Yeah, no.
In 40 years, what do you think people will be nostalgic for?
That's a good question, man. CD players, just like vinyl records.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Because anyway, I'll tell you a story when we're done. If your pet could answer one question, what would you ask them?
If my pet could answer,
do you have an answer? Do you have pets?
I don't have any pets anymore. Not that I live with my girl now. But if I had, all right, so I can go with my family's dog that they still have. If my pet could answer one question. So one question that my pet knows, or they would know the answer regardless.
Just that you want to know the answer to one question.
Yeah, how can I have $400 billion? Go. Go, Cujo. Answer now.
I love this shit, man. You like schemed out talking to the devil, you know?
I schemed out talking to the devil.
You know what I'm saying, though? It's like usually when people make a deal with the devil, there's always this caveat that the devil, sticks them with, right? And so, that's what I call it. But you spend a lot of time,
No, I'm gonna. If I made a deal with the devil, he's gonna have to like talk to his accountant about his taxes being fucked up when the year's over.
Exactly.
This fucking guy Whitey, I don't know what happened, but I fucking owe the IRS like $10,000. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on.
Indeed. What you said the most useless talent you have is?
It used to be when I was a kid, I was able to bend my index finger all the way back to hit the front side of my wrist.
Oh.
But the one, I guess, the most useless talent I have. Well, I mean, if it's useless, then is it really a talent? That's the question. Babe, what's the most useless talent you'd say I have? Yeah. A talent. She's thinking. No, not. She said the thing they do when they make the music with the glasses and the water. No, I don't have. What's the most useless talent that I have? Not the most useless talent in general, which is great.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, I hope his whole listener base are those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I have. Do I have a useless talent? Going down on you? Would that be one?
That's not useless, man. Not to
I
her.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
She was very upset.
Yeah. You gotta be able to do. Yeah.
She might know this more than me because I don't. What's a?
Well, we can move on. And if it comes up,
it's gonna drive me nuts though. But all right, fine.
All right, if you could go back in time and spend a week with anybody, who would you spend that week with, and why?
Go in time. If I could go back in time, spend what? A week?
Yeah.
All right, girl, close your ears. If I could go back in time and spend a week with someone, I guess it would be, who's the richest person right now? Jeff Bezos?
Oh,
right?
yeah?
Yeah. So if I could go back in time when he was creating Amazon and just take all the notes and straight fucking Thomas Edison that shit from, I would do that. But I wouldn't then get married to some fucking bitch. That fucking the gall for this girl to divorce this guy and be like, yeah, I think I deserve 50 billion. And he's like, what? So I would do everything he did, but I would also have hair and not get married. Yeah.
Right, man. Let's see. All right. So what would you say is your spirit animal?
Oh wait, real quick. My most useless talent.
Okay, you figured it out. Okay, good.
My most useless talent, and you'll agree with this, babe. I notice every retarded thing that someone says or does. Is that correct? Like, remember, I never miss a beat with that shit. That's not my most useless talent.
When you say retarded, do you mean like something that doesn't fit?
Like if I'm waiting in line at the bank and I hear a conversation next to me, I don't miss a beat. I hear every dumb fucking thing that comes out of that dumb bitch's face. Whoever it is, I don't miss it. I hear all that shit. But
Yeah.
babe, what were you about to say?
Only remembering what you think is important.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's not important for
I for some reason she thinks I have good memory, but I only have good memory, she says, with things that I think are important. And 9 times out of the 10, the things that I think that are important are not important. And they're useless to everyone. You're 100% right. Yep. Thank you, babe. Love you too.
Man, see, that's the secret to a long relationship right there. A long, happy relationship is that phrase right there. You're absolutely right, dear. That's right.
You're absolutely. Yeah. What's the other phrase? Hey, can I have my balls back?
No, man. The one that keeps that. You're absolutely right, baby. And never tell the truth if they ask you if their ass looks fat. That's a trap question.
Yeah, but the only problem is I'm not like that, babe. I usually tell you the truth. Not usually. I tell you the truth about everything, don't I?
Right.
Yeah, I'm actually really honest, which I always tell her the truth hurts. But
no, seriously, dude. That's the truth. Is that being honest and having no secrets and being actively in communication with each other. That's how you make a relationship really last.
Yeah, I think so, because why would anyone want to be in a relationship where they can't be 100% themselves? I mean, then you're then telling yourself that you're not worth it. That this fake version of you is better than who you really are, and that sucks. That's awful.
Man. All right. At this point in time, we do what's called the Lipton pivot questions. And do you remember a show that was on called the Inside the Actor Studio, where the dude in the beard would ask actors all these really deep questions about themselves and shit?
Yes.
Yeah. So that dude died in January. He didn't die of the coof. All right. So, and I was a big fan of that show. That's one of the things that I'm influenced by.
Is that the one where Steve-O went on and broke the table?
Maybe. He always asks everybody these questions. Okay. It's 10 kind of rapid response. Kind of say the first thing that comes in your head. Kind of questions like, "What's your favorite word?"
Yeah, I know this guy. What's my favorite word?
Yeah.
I was about to say a word you're not allowed to say on Twitch.
You can say it. I don't care.
No, you'll get banned.
Oh, I will?
Yeah. Oh, okay, let me tell you. So there's 2 words.
Oh, does it start with the F?
One starts with F, the other starts with N, and I think you can make the assumption on them. And then Gem told me that come January, there's going to be a couple other. I think there's 3 other words that are going to be banned. So this is all coming from Gem. He says that it's not using an algorithm or AI or anything. It's it getting reported by someone, a mod actually looking into it, and then if they say, yeah, you said that, it takes 1 strike to get permanently banned from Twitch. That's what Jem said.
Lordy.
Yeah, so
people just being mean.
The F word and the N word are a no-no, and 3 more to come in January. But my favorite word. I don't fucking know. It would have to be flamingo, but the real word.
Flamingo. the real word.
Yeah, the real word. We decided to go with flamingo because it's the gayest fucking bird that you can ever imagine. So,
I understand. I get it.
So it makes perfect sense.
Exactly. The flamingo. All right. What's your least favorite word?
Poop. I've always hated. I know it's such a dumb thing. I hate that word. I hate when girls say it. It's just say shit. Just what do you like? Poop. I fucking hate that word. Oh, it's a weird fucking word. I hate it.
All right. What is your what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Spiritually or emotionally? Just my reaction to things. I'm more of a reactor, heat of the moment kind of person, and then I simmer down and go about my day. So it could be anything, but something that piques my interest, and then I go off for like 5-10 minutes, and then I forget where I am and come back to earth.
What turns you off?
What turns me off? Small talk. Oh, what turns me off actually is. What turns me off are people who think their beliefs and ideas are better than other people's.
Hmm. What's your favorite curse word?
I guess you can go back to the flamingo. Would you count that as a curse word?
Sure.
If not, then it's a tie between shit and fuck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those are classic. What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise? I mean, I don't know. I guess when I'm talking to my girl, or if I'm watching porn, or a girl moaning, but if it's a normal music, there you go. I love the sound of music, but not the one with the Jews. The just actual music.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Country music. Fucking hate. It's the worst thing in the world. It is. I hate it.
I know, man. I can think. What about Southern rock though? Like Skinner or some shit like that.
That's different. That's just rock in a different area of the fucking country. That's a totally different animal. Totally different animal.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with you. I grew up in Nashville. God's sakes.
I got a buddy who works there, man. He's like, country music's the most popular music in America. It's like, yeah, and McDonald's are the most popular fucking hamburgers. You really gonna tell me that those are good hamburgers? Get the fuck out of here.
99% of it's shit.
Yeah, come on.
And then
man.
there's some really good, some beautiful stuff, though. I think every music has that shit, right?
I want to agree with you so bad, but until I hear one country music song that I like, I will disagree until I die.
Right. Well, stick to your guns. And Marty Robbins can I don't know. I like his music. Yeah.
I don't know who he is. But
I bet you do. I bet you do. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
It would have been being a sports athlete. I'm definitely not up to it, just based off my body type. But besides that, I actually like the profession I'm in more than anything. That would honestly be, the sports thing would actually be secondary. It wouldn't even be first if I even had the opportunity.
What profession would you not like to do?
any profession where I am going to myself, man, it's gonna be great when I'm collecting Social Security and I'm retired and I'm done with this shit. Whatever that profession is, I don't want, because those are just people who are cogs in the machine who just wasted their whole lives.
Yeah. Well, sometimes people end up there and they didn't ask for it. Sometimes it just they get dealt that hand, but I feel you.
I don't know if I agree with that, but we might have to talk for another 5 hours about this if it gets into it.
I think I see what you're saying. Playing it safe.
There's a lot of playing it safe because a lot of people are manipulated by so many things they see. They decide, oh, this is the right way to go. And there's a whole lot we can talk. I mean, I love talking about that shit, but that would be another 10 hours.
Well, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Hey, everybody, we're gonna get late. I don't. If heaven exists, what would I like? God, just be like, show me where the brothel's to your right. Like, okay, thank you.
Oh, dude. All right, so all right, and this is the place, people. All right, start putting your questions in the chat. It looks like we don't have anybody on D Live. We had somebody. Yeah, I know, dude. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at me. I was like, yeah, dude, no one wants to fucking hear me talk.
No, dude. The whole deal is the YouTube thing, man. That's what's fucked up here. Trust me.
What's the YouTube thing?
Me getting spanked by him Friday night for nothing.
Oh, this just happened.
Yeah, that happened Friday night, and so I can't stream on YouTube for a week. Right, or we'd be on there.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
It's
crazy, coincidental shit. The first time you talked to me in years, and then boom, can't do it on YouTube.
I know. Well, at least, man, I'm having a great time.
Same here.
This is really good stuff. So, I'm very happy with this show. All right. So, let's see. All right, chat, cue your shit up. Becca Fairley wants to know her question she wants me to ask everybody. Do you have any strange collections, Mr. Whitey?
Me? No, I have no strange collections. However, I am starting to get into cigars. So I do have cigars in my humidor, but that is it. I have no strange collections.
Definitely, man. I didn't peg you for a cigar guy, but it makes sense now.
I just got into it. I have so much fucking free time that I wanted to get into a hobby. I told Jem this. I'm like, I want to get into cigars. He's like, that's not a fucking hobby. That's an addiction, you retard.
You get into writing heroin. It's like
I want to get into a really good sticking a needle in my vein and shooting up type of hobby. Get some good heroin. Listen to some underground heroin bands. That whole jazz.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, so this is the point where I start. We're kind of bringing things back full circle. So you're not really doing things on YouTube anymore, and somebody wanted me to ask you why.
Well, I mean, we are the podcast Jem and I have. That is. After it's recorded, it is uploaded to our YouTube channel, and we are eventually, especially when I get a new mic set up that sounds more professional, and we start getting guests, we're going to have a clip channel too on YouTube for it. So we have that.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So yeah, it sounds like you guys have got all this worked out.
I would not say that at all. If Duel and Jem are listening, there is a specific episode I will not bring up on this podcast. But with that being said, that is 100% false.
All right. So what about the old Whitey channel, the White YouTuber channel?
I deleted that over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, what made you do it?
I hated it. I was over it. It wasn't fun anymore, and so I deleted it.
What do you think the surgery had something to do with that?
Yeah, and not in terms of the surgery itself, but a couple weeks after the surgery, I realized I'm like, man, I wasn't happy where I was in life.
Mm-hmm.
So I really started to kickstart my life, kickstart my heart. I really started to kickstart my life to, where do I want to fucking go? What do I want to do? And I figured out what I want to do, figured out where I wanted to be, and fucking happy as hell about that. So yeah,
you became an adult, right?
I wouldn't say that. I'm nowhere near an adult.
Well,
I don't want to be an adult.
Well, I mean, voluntarily, aspiring to become a member of society, an actual contributing member.
I don't want to be a member of society. I don't want to contribute to anyone. I fucking hate them. All I want to do is do what makes me happy.
Dude, and that's why I love doing this show, man, because it is so fucking fun. And that, it's like I was really uptight for a year and a half, 2 years doing this thing, man. And I was there's also some personal shit, but you know what, man? I came to the conclusion that if I'm not having fun, why do I want to do this shit, right?
Mm-hmm. I like entertaining people.
Mm-hmm.
I really like entertaining people. I love talking to Jem,
mm-hmm.
and I really like talking to Duel. And it's fun because I get to entertain. The fact that I get to entertain Jem and hear his reactions to all the dumb shit that comes out of my face makes me really happy. And then we get to post it, and if there are some fucking people that actually enjoy the dumb shit that we say, it's really fun to hear their reaction to it.
I would love your show. I love your show, man.
You've actually listened to it?
Yeah, man. I was so giddy when y'all started it back. I mean, I wrote y'all letters and shit.
Letters? I didn't see anything in the mail.
No, in the Gmail. Yeah.
The Gmail. That's right. You did. Yeah. To be fair, you did. You, unlike any dude. Once we actually officially started this fucking podcast, we haven't gotten an email since day one. Not
really?
Single. No one goes to the fucking email.
Did y'all reboot it?
No, it's the same fucking email.
Okay. Well, I know the nothings at gmail.com.
It's askthenothings@gmail.com.
Ask the nothing. Excuse me.
Yeah, you wrote emails. Your wife wrote emails. You just pretended. Liar.
Oh man, yeah. So, all right. So, and that's so you're doing that on here, right? On Twitch.
Yeah. So it was. Jem really was the guy who was like, yeah, we want to do this on Twitch. It's a good idea to do it on Twitch. And I told him, I'm like, dude, whatever you think, we'll fucking do that. And Duel's the one who really controls everything in terms of the template and the OBS. We go into Duel's Discord server to do it. So Duel's like the nuts and bolts. Jem's the guy who kind of tells you where it's best to go. And I just put the sprinkles on the sundae and say, hey, it's going to be $9.95.
Killer, man. And it's always funny. Even you guys will go in one direction and then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck are we, I like those tangents y'all go on sometimes. So just the entertaining.
I like talking to him because he's very open with things.
Yeah. He's very got a really creative mind too.
Some people,
he's bright.
They get it. Yeah, he is. Some people get afraid to talk about things because they feel as if because they're talking about it that people are going to hear that and go, oh, that means they believe in it, or oh, he's saying it's like, no, it's just you're just talking. That's all it is. It's words. I mean, fucking Christ, people.
Yeah, I know, man. People are so uptight about shit. So, let's say chill out. Put on some good tunes and just, Calgon, take me away. Let's see. All right, so is there anything content-wise that you're into right now?
Yeah. Let me, do you mind if I look up my YouTube subscriptions real quick?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
you were talking about, and I was a while back, you were talking about that where the dude does the airplanes that crash.
Yes, the Flight Channel.
Yeah, dude. It was like I thought I was the only human that knew what that was. I swear, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, there's a couple other channels that do that, and the Flight Channel is probably the main one or one of the main ones, definitely.
yeah,
And it's, you know, it was something I got into, and I watched those videos, daily for 3 straight weeks, and then, just, it's what I do that a lot. I get invested into something highly, and then after a couple weeks or a couple months, I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. But it really is fun, and every now and then I will watch another video. He has one of the helicopter crash with Kobe Bryant.
oh, dude, I haven't seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I need to check that out.
There's one of my favorite channels on YouTube is called Simplified, and me and my girl watch his videos now. He uploads them maybe once every 3 months, and he does cartoon videos that are about history, but he does it in a funny way, and it's his own type of artwork, and it's good. It's really, it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite channels. I'm looking right now at my subscriptions. Let's see, haven't watched Alternate History Hub in a while. Haven't watched ASAP Science in a while. Awaken with JP. He's someone I want to get as a guest on the podcast. He does satirical comedy videos, but he's really been beating a dead horse with the fucking election and the mask and everything, where it's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, I mean, I've watched so many of these types of videos. I'm not saying it's like the topic that I'm tired of. It's just like, all right, I'll wait till you upload something different, because it's been a while.
I declared a black pill detox period for the next week or two. Yeah.
What's a black pill detox?
Black pill. Well, black pill is like looking at it something like it really is, and it bumming you out, right?
Okay.
Well,
isn't that just being a realist or something, right? No.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. My dad passed away a couple weeks ago.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah.
Condolences, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so it's like I'm trying to put on a happy face in quotes, right?
He wasn't eating a ham sandwich, was he?
No, he wasn't, man. In fact, oh my God, the exact opposite. He looked like a concentration camp victim, man. It's
he was delivering a ham sandwich?
No, motherfucker. He passed, and the coof.
Did he? He actually had that?
He didn't have the coof. It was the hospital's response to the coof. It's probably helped him go. And because he can only have one visitor a day for 1 hour, and they were closed on fucking Thanksgiving. And I went up to
the
see him.
Hospital was closed on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, they weren't accepting anybody that didn't work there or that wasn't in there.
That's so, dude. That's beyond fuck that you can't even see your own fucking family members passing away. That's insane, dude. Yeah. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, but man, he'd be like keying on the Alabama stuff, man. He loves the Tide. And the last really great conversation I had with him, he was bitching about the defense and how they weren't sticking and doing their jobs and shit.
Dude, he grew up watching Bear or whatever, the original great coach, where they don't score a point, you don't get a first down on Bama.
Oh, dude, he lined them up one day after a game, and he had them get on all fours, and he went down and kicked each one in the ass as hard as he could, the whole team. Bear Bryant, man, I knew who Bear Bryant was before I knew who Santa Claus was. That's
crazy, man. Yeah. At least his final years, final decade. I mean, he's just been watching nothing but Bama winning championships. So that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly, man. So,
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was 81.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah. But it was painful, and so it's like in 2020 it's just been a fucking oh my God, can we just stop all this horse shit now, people, and like live
So,
life like we
He
used
passed
to?
away. He passed away on Thanksgiving Day. You said, right?
No. He
Oh.
he passed away a couple. Actually, it was like December 5th. It was about a week later.
Oh yeah, like you said, it was just a
Yeah.
week or two ago. I'm sorry. I think you said it. Were you there with him?
No.
His last day?
No,
You weren't. Okay.
no,
Hmm.
no. I didn't see him after the time I saw him in the hospital
Mm,
before he went to the hospice place. So
gotcha.
yeah, it was. But the last time I've been taking care of him, my sister and I, because my mom died last year, and so yeah, it's been kind of a rough fucking year and a half actually.
Yeah, I can't even say like I know the feeling, and I really don't know what I am going to do when that finally happens. I try to pretend that my life's a fantasy and that won't happen. But yeah, man, I mean, just that's to lose both. I don't know whether that's a peaceful or a not peaceful feeling to lose both at such a close time period together.
It's really tragic. So that's we got to take what's dealt, man. And he wants me to move on and pull for the tide. So
Oh fuck yeah! I mean,
he'd be
listen,
eating this shit up right now, man.
your dad's sounds like a great guy, but I hope Notre Dame fucking bashes Alabama in the teeth.
See, that's my
bro.
mom, man. My mom was a big Notre Dame fan.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
It's
That's
crazy,
awesome.
isn't it? Yeah.
So Alabama, it took them this whole Saban tirade to finally beat Notre Dame in terms of total national championships.
yeah.
Actually, do you want to
Man.
do you want to know which two schools technically had the most national championship college football titles?
Yeah,
In-
Notre Dame.
you would think Notre Dame and Alabama, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not though. It's not.
Who would it be? Oh, it would be Grambling.
No.
No, is it a black college?
Jesus, no. What? No, I don't.
No, the historically, the Grambling man had won more games. The coach at Grambling won more games than Bear Bryant.
Historically, they got that quick twitch muscle in their ankle, and it's just I thought I'd get a laugh. All right, never mind.
You crazy man.
No, it's actually technically not technically on the books, off the books. It's Yale and Princeton.
Okay.
Because they were playing before they were playing since the dawn of existence of colleges in America when there was
Right.
only a dozen colleges.
Right.
Yeah,
Those
the first
rivalries.
ever college football playoff game was 250 plus years ago versus Princeton and Rutgers, right in New
Right.
Jersey.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
They really don't. No one actually counts
Yeah.
any of them, but technically they're in the 20s, the high 20s of national championships.
Right. Yeah, and well, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Mm.
But I would still say it's at this point
Yeah. It's realistically, it's Bama and then Notre Dame's too. That's what it really is.
yeah. So excellence. Yeah, my mom was Catholic, so she stuck with the religion, right? So,
Nice.
so even being a Bama, she was a Bama fan, except when Notre Dame was playing. She's a huge Notre Dame fan. Got trumped
Okay.
out. Yeah, they met Bear too and shit. That's another story and another day. So what about so what's the schedule going to be with the nothing the podcast? What's going on and where can people find y'all?
This is how bad I am. Like, I'm just now gonna let everyone know about this on Twitter. So this is what we're doing. First off, we're kind of learning as it goes along. Duel's learning a lot more things when it comes to producing this podcast, especially when it comes to uploading to different platforms.
Mm-hmm.
But so we're live 8 p.m. Eastern time on Mondays on our Twitch TV channel, which is the Nothings Podcast. If you look up the Nothings Podcast as all one word, you'll find it easily. And then if you look it up just separate words, you'll find it. It's just a big yellow and green fucking emblem. We then, after it's recorded, within 24 hours, it's uploaded to. Hold on, let me tell you. On stream.
You're on Spotify, aren't you? That's one thing.
Yes. Let me look up the fucking. I'm just tweeting right now, even though this thing's probably almost over. We are. No! Don't say anything. Don't be upset. This isn't dead air. Anchor. All right, here we are. So within 24 hours, we upload to our Spotify channel. We upload to our fucking Breaker channel. We have a Google podcast. We're on there. We're on Pocket Cast. We're on Radio Public. Like we said, we're on Spotify. We then upload within 24 hours to our YouTube channel, where you can at least see the video version. Mm-hmm. And then we also have a Castbox and an Overcast. We are on fucking like a dozen platforms. We're also on Apple Podcasts, but we think we're trying to remove ourselves because he said something about you don't want to go on iTunes when you first start. You want to go on there once you have a built audience.
That makes sense.
But yeah, those are all and we're on Anchor. If you go on Anchor, is the platform that we use that distributes our stuff to all those other platforms, but you can also listen to us on Anchor.
So you're going through Anchor, okay?
Yeah, dude, they're great, dude. They actually they're on Twitter. You can DM them and everything and get support from them, and they're fucking great, dude. They really are. I mean, all the platforms we are on, after the second episode, we get uploaded within 24 hours to those platforms. You know, once the whole verification process took place, Duel handled all that. Duel's handled everything. He does little things that he doesn't even tell us about, and then we realize it and we're like, oh shit, who the fuck did that? That's fucking awesome. Or, oh shit, who the fuck did that? Fucking fix that shit. That shit sucks. But Duel's great with that shit.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's really a hell of a dude. I guess we're at the point where I don't have any more questions, man. Well, what I'm gonna. All right, so you're the 124th of these. I think I've done maybe a couple more than that, but quote interview, right, that I've been doing, and I think I'm gonna open a new show at some point called Second Helping.
Okay.
Kind of a take on this. All my shit, man, has double meanings. Everything that I've named comes from something else. But Second Helping is a Skinner album that it's got Sweet Home Alabama on it. And ice cream thing. So, and what I'm going to do is, I think I want to talk about like art.
Okay.
And like get like ask the person. Or just, whatever the person wants to talk about. Maybe I need to go in that direction because, I don't know, people, I don't know.
When you say art, what are you referring to? What kind of art?
Well, so, there's visual art or audio art or, even dance, right? Anything that we can talk about, right? And it's like I'm not big with dance, but I know visual art, and so I bring something that I want to talk about, like one piece, and the other person brings something they want to talk about, and we just kind of hang out there and talk to each other about it while we're looking at it.
That's cool. How long do you think those would go on for? Do you have a set time, or do you think it would just be as long as you guys are able to talk about the thing you brought to the table?
Usually, I like to keep things at right around 2 hours.
Okay.
Because that's just, I think people, and really like an hour and a half is really my target with most of my audience. Like things like this, I'm always going to make an exception.
Who are guests that, depending on this stream? What do you consider this, by the way? Is this a stream? Is this a podcast? What do you consider this that we're currently doing right now?
I call it an interview that I'm streaming. I wouldn't mind hooking it up to a podcast. I think it would float because I've got music playing in the background. You can't hear it.
There's music playing in the background of this?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, shit.
Some funky free hip hop from YouTube.
So is there anyone that you haven't gotten yet that you want to be a guest on here?
Yeah, there's a couple, man. I don't know if you know who Tonetta is.
Never heard of him or her.
It's a him, and he does this creepy shit, but it's good. The music's good, and he does this whole music thing. Been doing it since the '80s, right? He's very, very, very weird, unique person, and I would love to talk with the guy.
Nice. Who's some of your favorite guests that you've had so far?
Oh Lord, man, some of the best. Man, the Jim interview was fantastic.
Nice.
When everybody always asks me something like that, there's one that comes to mind is this dude called Ortiz, 805. And he's just a dude that I met in the chats and stuff. And, and I had him on, man, and it was just a really, we kind of really gelled together and meshed. It was a great interview.
Nice.
But not every one of them. The time goes by really fast, which usually tells me it's fun. Okay, and I haven't said, afterwards. It's like, I wish I'd never done that because every show's been good. But there's those that just stick out in my mind. There was this chick called the RERUNS, who's this big Game of Thrones aficionado and Dune and all this stuff, and she's like got this cleavage thing going on, and she's a redhead,
she's got this cleavage thing going on.
Dude, man, if you
I can't wait to I could have that's how I invited my girl to see my parents. Like, man, cool chick, brown hair, she's got this cleavage thing going on. Mom, Dad, you're gonna love her.
I love sucking on that left titty the most.
Jesus Christ. Is that what you say when they open the door when you're trick or treating?
No. But her, she's incredible. She was incredible, and she would go off. She would, answer these questions and go off on these really cool tangents. She's a very verbal person, very, very, very intense,
Nice.
but very funny too. Yeah, she's very funny, dude. Let's see. I'm trying to think of AP. Of course, was great. Ghastly was great. Gutenberg. He was fun. I don't know if you know who those guys are, but
I remember Gutenberg. But I remember talking to him. He was funny. He was cool to talk to.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. Great personality.
He seemed to have one. We talked to him a couple times.
Pennsylvania Yankee.
That's right. That did get brought up because we were all fucking
big Philly guy. Yeah, exactly.
Northeast fuckers. Yeah. He's a little Philly piece of trash, but he's cool. He's a cool dude.
Philadelphia. That's right. The city of brotherly love. Yeah. So I got to talk about my shit real quick. All right. So tomorrow, Becca Fairley and I are going to be doing extra credit from the Gulag, or extra credit from Gulag, in which we're looking at communism and how it's the rave on this planet, and how it's so popular. People just can't keep talking about it, crying it out. It's like it's the gateway drug of moronic behavior. And we'll talk about that tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, and that's 7 o'clock Central, 5 Pacific. And then Friday night, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll be out of jail yet. But I'm doing an open house Creem stream either Friday or Saturday night. So and Whitey, you're invited to pop by if you want to. You know, home from the fam. You know, and Christmas, you want just hang out and shoot the shit. I'll be hanging around.
I was just about to say, isn't this Friday fucking Christmas? You're fucking maniac. I haven't talked to you in years, and you're like, hey man, you want to hang out during Christmas? Like, Jesus Christ.
It's probably going to be that Saturday night, the night after.
Maniac.
Yeah.
Hey, maniac.
Yeah, but
you're crazy.
Yeah, there's some cool people that you might want to run.
This guy wants to get the sale done. You want to get the sale done during the first fucking meeting. It's like, all right, sign on the dotted line.
Yeah, tell Jim he's invited to, man. You know,
crazy motherfucker.
Bring him as a date. Oh man, but man, I that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. You got anything else you want to say to the group?
Yeah, I don't know who's the group. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, all 5 of the people watching us, right?
Dude, that's around 5 more people who watch me and Jam on Twitch. So don't you worry.
Oh man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, guys? Just thanks in general for asking for me to be on this, man. That was really cool. I didn't know that you wanted me to be on here, so that was really nice of you.
Man, and to be honest with you, I'm so grateful you said yeah, man, because I've been wanting to just bend your ear for an hour or two, and I got a chance to do that, man. And like once again, you live up to your word. This dude has never broken his word to me, people, and that's the fucking truth. I can say that.
Really? How many words did we have? 2.
Yeah. We've only talked twice.
Did I sell you a car back in the like? What the fuck was I part of the will? I don't know what I did.
You remember like 2 Christmases ago, you were on the Creem stream, and that was the night that Tennessee Marine made his debut.
Tennessee Marine, I don't know.
You don't remember him, Daniel? All right. So anyway. All right, and all that.
Is that the guy who got upset with me because Jem actually brought up a guy a couple days ago who like lost his shit on me, and apparently he was an ex-Marine, but maybe it's a different guy.
But
wow, that's a coincidence. God damn.
Yeah. And on that note, let's tell everybody goodbye, and then we'll wrap this thing up, and then we can hang for a minute or 2, and then wrap the night. How about that?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. I like that your eyes on your icon are yellow, like my background.
Yeah, jaundiced, for sure.
Nice.
That liver, man, took some hits. Just saying. All right.
Goodbye, bro.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate everybody for showing up. I boomer it every time. Damn it.